Yo, yo, RX back with another stream. This time it is Tuesday night, which it's the first time we've been live on Tuesday in a while, I believe. So it's good to be live again, and this time on a new computer. Yeah, my first stream on my new computer that I had to get, not want, but and hoping this runs smooth. So audio sounds good. Happy about that, and yeah, we'll see how this turns out. So I've been a little bit worried about this, but it seems like this is running good. Excited to be back with y'all, with y'all for a little bit on a beautiful, cold, kind of not super cold, but decently weathered night in January of 2026, the first Tuesday of the year. And yeah, again, I don't think I'm live on Tuesday in like 3 weeks, because I think that was at Christmas, I wasn't, and New Year's I wasn't, yeah, like 3 weeks, but I gotta be back on normal schedule. I can wait for you to drop the stream schedule. I'll talk about later. And yeah, not really a whole lot to say there. Yeah, I'm doing good. Hope y'all are as well. Chill yesterday, enjoyed it, and yeah, it's good to be back. So hope everyone enjoying their week so far. 2 days into it. I guess the real beginning of 2026 to an extent, and yeah, not really much more I can think to add. So let's talk about some shit, shall we? I say we shall. If you've not heard enough of my voice in a long ass video of the last almost week now, still got like a couple more, so be ready for that. But voila. Ooh. Screen share does work. We got the blue in the background looking great. And yeah, what are we gonna talk about tonight? Not a whole lot of animation. Mainly it's gonna be this, which of course I'm excited for. Like everyone else, I'm gonna be looking at all of this and seeing what happens. And gonna be fun to. We'll talk about this in a little bit. But for now, we'll talk a little MMA. It's Tuesday, and this is when we talk about fight news. So let's talk some fight news. We've had 4 fights booked since we did this a week ago on Wednesday, and we got our first 4 pieces of fight news in 2026, beginning with the first fight booked in 2026. A very good fight that is destined to end by finish. We have Dominic Reyes versus Johnny Walker. A fight that, yeah, probably should have been done like 5 years ago. As a fun fight on the main card of a pay-per-view in Miami, which also gets that card announced. Yeah, I'm happy about our great first fight of the year. And yeah, one can hear a fight that I think we've probably all wanted or at least thought about for a while. It's a fun fight. It's gonna be good, and it's not gonna go past round 1 more than likely. So, see if Reyes can bounce back. Can Walker continue his off the high of that Zhang win? Let's wait and see. Not really too much to say. Very good first fight of the year. And then we follow that up with a fight that's not as good, but it's a cool Apex prelim. We have Alex Morono versus Daniil Danchenko. Danchenko debuting from The Ultimate Fighter when he did win it a few months ago, and now he's gonna get a free win against Alex Morono. Not really much to say. Feeding Danilo a layup in his debut. Gonna get Morono cut after this, because that'd be 4 in a row for him. Pretty simple. Not much to say. Next. What is next? Oh, this weird fight booked yesterday. We have a fight is at featherweight. That means this guy's moving down. We have a very interesting fight added to UFC Houston. Yadier Del Valle versus the moving down Jordan Levitt. Jordan Levitt at featherweight. That's not what I was expecting to see, and even more against Yadier, who's going to beat him easily. Yeah, weird fight, really strange fight. Not bad, good win for Yadier to continue his undefeated record. Jordan Levitt, cool mid fighter, not gonna beat a guy the level of Yadier, but far from terrible, and not really much to say. So yeah, simple. Weird as fuck. Some just weird move downs, but whatever. And then finally, we have the best of the, well, I would say at least the coolest of the 4-1 I am extremely happy about. And I actually predicted this fight perfectly. After this, due to the last win, which I don't know if anyone's that shocked by this being the fight. We have a very good fight at UFC Houston, a clear main card fight. Dan Ige versus Melquizael Costa. What a great fight. So fucking happy Melquizael getting a top 15 opponent. Long overdue. And to be honest, I'm picking him to win this fight. Ige is good. If we know anything about Dan Ige, he's the king of beating unranked guys, but Melky's easily the best unranked guy he's fought. He's better than Gavin Tucker, Sean Woodson, Nate Landwehr, Andre Feely. He's really fucking good, and if the best version of Melky shows up and a little bit older version of Ige shows up, I'm taking Melky. I'm happy he's finally getting this top 15 opportunity. And yeah, great fight. Super hyped for it. Not really much more I can think to add there. Yeah, awesome fight. And there's that. Nothing terrible booked. Two really good fights here. Two very fine fights here. Overall, pretty good. Can't really complain too much. Yeah, for the first 4 fights I booked this year, pretty good. Filling out a UFC Houston card, filling out an Apex card, starting to make 327. Good shit. Can't really complain at all, really. I think all of these fights are perfectly fine. And good start to 2026 booking, so good shit, Dana. Good shit, UFC, and let's keep it up. We got a lot of rumors going on. Is Pierre gonna vacate? It looks like he's going to any fucking day now. So when are we gonna get some more fight news? Like, what the fuck's going on with Joshua Van? Is he gonna fight soon? Or like, fucking, like, what else? You got fucking Lerone and Evil. Yeah, probably main eventing London. MVP gonna find a fight. What the fuck is Ilya doing? When the fuck's Hamza gonna ever show up again? Etc. Etc. So, what the fuck's happening at heavyweight? It's gonna be interesting, and yeah, probably. I think we'll get some more really. I think we'll get one more drop of big news before 320, 326. I think we'll get one more douse of big news before 324. So yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm very excited, and see what happens. Of course, we're still just waiting out for this bullshit. Still waiting out for 324. So hopefully we can get here sooner than later. And yeah, not really much more to say there. The sooner we fucking get here, the better. So yeah, not much more to add there. I'm not gonna talk about this right now because what's the point? It's not happening for another couple weeks. So we got a lot of time till then. So yeah, we can just keep staring at it and waiting so those are the only option we have at the moment. So other than so something. But again, at least we did get some more fight news or we had. So I mean, we can take a look at all that real quick as well. I said we were. Yeah, I'll run better, I swear. Yeah, so we know there's going to be another Shanghai card in August, and that'll be interesting. Like last year, the White House card's now on there. 327, we now know it's going to be Miami, which I guess not a shocker. They always go to Miami. So, and Reyes Walker's the only thing booked for that at the moment. So, that'd be interesting. We still nothing booked for this card, which is a little shocking. I know it's still a while away. It's already have a fight booked for a card of a week or two after. It's a little weird. Maybe they're just trying to fill it out. UFC London, they're still filling out, or booking, not even filling out. Filling out that card more, looking pretty meh. 326 needs some more time. So I heard it's gonna be Bruno Fieta's gonna fight RoboCop again. So that's a weird fight, but sure. They're not really filling out the Mexico card anymore. Really, they were not as much as they were a minute ago, but they continue filling it out. Houston is getting closer to being full, but still need some more fights. February 7th, getting closer to being done. A couple more fights. Kind of need the main card, really, because I think this is gonna be the main card, which is fucking stupid, but whatever. And then these two cards are already done and ready, so Foulkill's gonna have a new fight soon. Outside of Foulkill getting a new fight booked, because Rongju pulled out, this card's not really gonna change a bit, more than likely, so see what happens. Yeah, pretty simple shit there. Yeah, it's just been slow, a slow month since the fucking last card, and hopefully we can fucking get some shit soon to keep us fucking going until fights. So it's getting a bit annoying to not have fights, but football is carrying. We're still surviving. And are there any original bullshit this week? To begin the year. Let's see. Let's see ACA this week. Yeah, we looked at that card already, kind of sucky. And is that the only thing? There's I don't think BKFC is back yet. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Yeah, apparently ACAs are the only thing going on this week, which is weird. Whatever. Yeah, just really no combat sports on at all. Boxing, everyone enjoys fucking standstill. MMA is doing nothing. PFL's done nothing. BKFC is doing nothing. There's a lot of nothing going on, and what else can you really say? Yeah, we'll see what happens, and we'll get some news sooner than later. So we need some fight news already, badly, and we're not fight news already. We need more juicy fight news to keep us going. And well, we're gonna wait a few more weeks. So, not very much else to say. Just I want to talk about MMA because I love it, but there's nothing to talk about. So not very much else to say. But we'll do some quizzes in a little bit. Fuck off, Sparkle. I don't know what's supporting us. Like a dick. We'll do a quiz or two in a little bit and see how that goes. Never goes well, does it? playoffs. Um, yeah, it's playoff time in the NFL. Shit's gonna get crazy. Shit's gonna get crazy, and I am very excited. So, shall we take a look at it all? I think we shall break it down and look at what we got. So let's do just that. We'll go in order of games, beginning on Saturday afternoon with the first and one of the easiest games to predict of the wild card, which is actually a rarity with these playoffs. Anything's easy. Anything in the season's easy to predict. But a few of these games are. The Panthers and the Rams opening us up. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be that. Yeah, the Rams are gonna win with these. Not very much to say. I don't see Carolina pulling another rabbit out of their fucking hat and beating the Rams twice. I know, and again, I know, yeah, they already did, but how fluky is that? Was that really? Yeah, Rams should win easily. Not much to say. They'll probably be heading to Seattle next week, I would imagine. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe. Or they could be heading to Chicago. We'll see. But yeah, Rams should win easily. Not much to say. I doubt anyone disagrees. Rams definitely pulled the fucking. Well, I can't say the short straw, the big straw, and got the easiest matchup of the the playoffs on any NFC. So take it and run with it. And then for another game that's pretty simple to predict, in my opinion, even though these teams always have good games and close games, I don't think it's going to be that competitive at this point. We have on Saturday night the rivalry. That's going to be insane atmosphere. With in the playoffs, went 1-1 in the season. Now time to see who's the best out of these two teams this season. We got the Bears and the Packers, or the other way around, or the way you want to say it. The trilogy. They're 1-1 this season. Green Bay beat them early in the season. Chicago beat them 2 weeks ago or whatever. Now it's time to settle who's the king of the division. And to be honest, I think it's pretty easy. I don't know why Green Bay, I guess, is a favorite. Chicago should win this easily. Green Bay is not good. Jordan Love is not good. I think they're overrated. They don't got a defense. They don't got Micah. Chicago should have, as green and not ready as Chicago is, they should win this. I don't think they're going to go past this round more than likely, but no, yeah, they should win this pretty easily. I think they're just the better team. I think Green Bay is overrated and not that good. And to be honest, I think them making the playoffs on a team like fucking the Cowboys or the Lions is kind of fucking pathetic. And yeah, Chicago should beat them pretty easily at home again, where they beat them 2 weeks ago. It's gonna be colder than balls. They should win. I don't know what to say. Yeah, give me Chicago pretty fucking easily. I don't know why. I guess that's an upset. Shouldn't be. They should win. Pretty simple. Give me the Bears to get their first playoff win since 2018? Was that 2019? A long time. And beat the Packers in the playoffs for probably the first time in like decades. No. Give me Chicago. Then we head to 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Right after lunch, we begin our first AFC playoff game of the week. A very good one. Probably the best of the three in the AFC because I guess the most unpredictable. We have the Bills and the Jaguars. Very good game. Again, the hardest one in the AFC to predict. The other two are pretty simple. Am I crazy for thinking Jacksonville should win? Like, the Bills are not all that. Yes, Josh Allen is phenomenal. No one's going to dispute that. But I don't think that team's good. I really don't think that team's good. And I don't think much of the Jags either, don't get me wrong, but they're better. I think they're both hair better. I think we know the Bills can't win in big moments, and there's a golden opportunity to win everything with KC out. They couldn't even win their division. Again, I think Jacksonville's a bit overrated. I don't think they're the best team in their division, but I think they're gonna win. I think they're better than Buffalo. I think they can bullshit their way to some falling ass backwards into a win. And I just don't trust the Bills anymore. They've had enough chances. They failed every fucking time. Give me the Jags. Pretty simple. Then we head to 4:30 on Sunday afternoon with a game that's going to be very interesting. This could go a lot of ways. We have the Niners and the Eagles. God, I hope the Niners win, but it's so fucking unlikely. Like, the Eagles are going to lose before the Super Bowl. They're not going back to the Super Bowl at all. But, man, I hope the fucking Niners win. Like, the Eagles, again, like I've said before, if I have to say any team I don't want to see go all the way, Philly. I'm fine with any other team going all the way besides Philly. So I'll take any other Super Bowl, any other anything besides the Eagles. They fucking suck, and I don't need to see them do anything this year. Yeah, I'm gonna biasly pick the Niners. Are they gonna win? Probably not. Injured to shit, going into the cold. More than likely they're gonna lose, but wishful thinking. Philly is so shitty that they probably could lose this very easily, and we'll see though. We'll see. Wishful thinking at the end of the day, so not very much else to say. Then we had the Sunday night for fuck me. I don't know if this or the other one's the easiest game to predict in the AFC, but one of them is. We have the Chargers and the Patriots. I wonder who's gonna win. Yeah, New England should win pretty easily. They are my pick to win the Super Bowl. If we Drake made the MVP, Chargers, I'm happy they're there. Happy for Herbert, but I don't think he breaks that playoff losing streak this week. I think New England should beat them pretty soundly and call it a day there. So not much to say. And then we end on Monday night with another beyond simple game to predict. The Texans and the Steelers. Yeah, of course, Houston's gonna win. Steelers shouldn't even fucking be here if Tyler Loop could kick straight. And yeah, Houston should win easily. Next. There you go. Not very much else to say there. Some fairly good games. Jags Bills is intriguing. Eagles Niners could be good. Bears Packers is gonna be just cool to watch. The atmosphere. And then you do got Rams are gonna win by 90. Houston should win easily. New England should win easily. They got a few good ones, a few blowouts. Could be intriguing. And if I were to get all my picks right, in round 2 we would have Houston going to Denver, which that would be a hell of a fucking defensive battle, and Jacksonville heading to New England. We've seen that story before. And then the NFC, the Niners, if they somehow won, would be going to Seattle, which we just saw that game. That'd be weird. And the Rams would be heading to Chicago. That'd be good. But more likely is the Rams heading to Seattle and Philly heading to Chicago. There you go. I think these players are gonna be good, man. I think these are gonna be real good. And I'll say right now, I'll guess should have started with. No, I guess ending with is better. I'll say right now, my pick for the AFC Championship is gonna be New England and Houston. I think they are the two best teams. I don't trust the Jags. Denver sucks. Buffalo can't win a big game. I think it'd be New England, Houston in the AFC. And in the NFC, I'm saying Seattle, neither Chicago or the Rams will be the NFC Championship. So, and then who do I think wins those games? I don't know. I would say New England and probably Seattle. And then see what happens there. I'd probably pick the Patriots to win that, but that'd be a good Super Bowl. New England and Seattle rematch from what 13 years ago or some shit. And one of the most legendary Super Bowls. Who knows? It could be Denver and Chicago. It could be Jacksonville and the Rams. It could be Houston and Philly. Houston. It could be a lot of fucking outcomes. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. I think these playoffs are gonna be fucking phenomenal, and I'm excited. I'm excited, man. They're gonna be so good. And yeah, with no fight, gotta look forward to something. I look forward to some some playoff football. I think it's gonna be fun, and we can go from there. So that's what I think. I think my picks for this week: Houston, Jacksonville, New England, Rams. I want to see the Niners win, but Eagles are going to in Chicago. No, I don't think any of those are upsets, or at least shouldn't be. And but I won't be shocked if we see a giant upset again. Niners could be that. Buffalo could be that. Steelers ain't gonna win. Chargers are. I would be amazed if they pulled that off. Green Bay, I don't see winning. Could Carolina pull a rabbit out of their ass? Maybe, but I doubt it. So there will be an upset, but I'm leaning either. Buffalo wouldn't even be looked at as an upset, I would imagine. So I think if one of these two will probably be the upset. See if that happens. But yeah, not much else to say. I can't wait. I'm so fucking excited. Sadly, only 5 more weeks this season. Wild card, divisional, championship, Pro Bowl, and Super Bowl. So actually, almost a month on the dot till the Super Bowl. That's gonna be sweet. And yeah, we'll be getting fights back the day before the championship games. So thank God for football carrying us for a few more weeks till fights, and we get to enjoy some fights and some football, and then just fights for a while. So it'll be fun. And yeah, see who gets fired. A lot of coach firings the last couple days. Stefanski got fired. Hallelujah. So happy. Rest in piss, you son of a bitch. Yeah, and anyone who's upset about that's a fucking moron. What do you want him to do? Be better. Coach better. He fucking sucks. Good riddance. John Harbaugh, probably the craziest one, got fired earlier. Deserved. Beyond deserved, but he is gonna get hired before next week. Who else got fired? Raheem Morris got fired, but we talked about that on Sunday. Pete Carroll, but that was a foregone conclusion. Who else got fired? No, Jonathan Gannon, that was his name. Cardinals guy. Shocker, it sucks. Titans didn't even have a fucking. They fired their coach in the season. There's definitely some coaches floating around. I think there's more. Todd Bowles has to get fired. For whatever reason, they're going to keep Zach Taylor. I mean, in Cincinnati, I don't know. I think that. I don't think any of these teams in the playoffs would fire their coach if a loss. Like, Sirianni should be fired, but he won't be. LaFleur should be fired because he sucks, but he won't be. Do they finally get rid of Sean McDermott? I doubt it. Mike Tomlin ain't going fucking anywhere. Jim Harbaugh, I think, ain't getting fired from the Chargers. So, yeah, I think most playoffs. I would be shocked if any coach got fired after the playoffs. And I'm trying to think any, like Mike McDaniel still needs to get fired, which he should sooner than later. Anyone else? Am I forgetting anyone? Aaron Glenn is still hired. That's a fucking miracle. Yeah. Like they're not gonna get rid of Eberflus and or Schottenheimer in Dallas. Obviously, I guess they're not moving on from Dan Quinn in Washington. So. Yeah, those would definitely be the top names to get fired next year, more than likely. And yeah, so I don't know. I think we'll get at least probably 2 more firings. Yeah, I don't know how you keep Todd Bowles or Aaron Glenn or Zach Taylor or Mike McDaniel. Maybe they fucking do. We'll see what happens. All I know is for the Browns, I'm fucking so happy. It's not even funny. I want Deion Sanders. I know. Oh, he sucks. Yeah, probably. Let's have fun. Fuck it. Why not get prime time? Let him hang out for Shadura and have a great time and all that. I see no reason not to do that. It'd be fun. Who, like, would we still suck? Yes. Do I care? No. Not fun. And, look, why did it refresh? ESPN's being weird again. Um, I gotta fucking fix this computer and work on it. Yeah, there goes John Harbaugh fired. Um, again, he'll be hired by this time next week easily. When we're talking about the games next week, Harbaugh will be hired. But I don't think he's a good coach. I truly don't. I know he won a Super Bowl. I don't think he's a good coach. Like, what have he done the last couple of years? Make awful decisions, like just choke in every situation humanly possible. You have Derrick Henry and Lamar, and you can't even make the fucking playoffs. Like, you do stupid shit pretty much every week. So, what else is there to really say? So, why the fuck is running so shitty? Load the playoff bracket, motherfucker. I did not want a new computer, if you couldn't tell. You know, I have no fucking choice. So, yeah. Maybe eventually we'll actually load, but yeah, hopefully by the next stream this will be working a bit better. But you know, can you load a little slower? Fucking Christ. Thank you. Fuck. Imagine, I didn't even know you could do this. You can do Dropbox. Looks like the playoffs were like a year ago. We can take a trip down memory lane in that regard. If we may. If we would be so allowed to. Cause I don't remember the playoffs. I don't remember the playoffs being good, any big. I don't remember anything good about the playoffs last year. I only remember them being that exciting going into it. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I feel like I'm not. Let's see. We had Texans Chargers. I remember that was the first game of the playoffs. That was already cool on paper. Not a really great game. Ravens Steelers, stupid. Bills Broncos, that wasn't even a game. Rams Vikings, that was not even a game. And then we go into Sam Darnold experiment ended in Minnesota. The Bucks choking against the Commanders. I remember that. That sucked. That's God, how good are the Commanders? Were the Commanders? Eagles beat the Packers like they always do. Chiefs and Texans, that sucked more than likely. Bills Ravens, that was a good game, I remember. Lions, Commanders, that was insane. Dude, the Commanders' run will have to go down history. How batshit insane that it was. Eagles, Rams, yeah. Actually, Rams almost won that game. They probably would have if it wasn't snowing sideways. KC squeaked by Buffalo like always, and Philly beat the living shit out of Washington, no shocker. And we had one of the funniest Super Bowls of all time. So, yeah, I think this year's playoffs is much better. Unlike last year where I feel like it was obvious KC was gonna go and NFC was kind of a throw up. This season, both divisions are the complete toss up. Like, I do think the AFC is New England's to lose, but at the same time, with this NFL season, they probably might lose it. Fuck. And the NFC, I don't fucking know. It could be Chicago, it could be San Fran, it could be the Rams, it could be the Seahawks. It could be like 4 or 5 teams. So I'm intrigued. I can't wait. I think it's gonna be great, and see what happens. Not really much else to say there. So yeah, pretty simple, and yeah, I don't know much else to say. Do you even care if I look at fantasy basketball at this point? I'll do it real quick just because we can, but I think no fucking main reason to, but I'll do it. Why not? I'll do it just because fuck it, why not? And then that'd take about 7 minutes for this thing to fucking load. It could. Clay thing is on his computer in the fucking highest conditions if it runs as shitty. What's going on in the NBA fantasy? I'm intrigued. I'm coming off a loss against Tone. You'll love to see it. I've had a nice 3-game winning streak, and Tone beat the shit out of me. Thrilled about that. Let's see. Yeah, on my other computer, it worked much better. Maybe it is. I'll break this one into form soon. I'm losing to the bots right now, but it's close. I could still come back and win this. I need to. God, do I need to? Matu is losing to Chrome. We'll see if he can bounce back there. Wow, Botter can't get out of the fucking blocks against his ass. Just scoring nothing. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. He can't get out of the goddamn blocks. Down by 300 points already. Wow, we'll see if he can bounce back. And then Tone gets a free win this week, so good for him. He might be taking that top spot this week, we'll see. Time to tell. There's it. And, yeah. I'll just say that. Guys, we can end the night on a nice little quiz. No one is here, so can we do that? I say we shall. I don't know how that's gonna work with this computer's run times. Wishful thinking, I guess. Yeah, so let's see if we can find a good quiz to do. Yeah, have there been any new ones since we last did this on Sunday? I'm not really in the mood to do a lot, so I'll try to appear even though we did that already. And these are old, so yeah, I already did more of these. Let's try and find a different one. Try to find one we haven't fucking done. Go to page 3. Maybe we'll find a good one there. Yeah, I don't even know how many more topics we can really find a fucking quiz on at this point. We've done everything under the goddamn sun. So let's hope we can fucking find a decent one. Here, like the fucking world. That's $300, by the way. This shit was $300. Nationality, right? Contender by month. Yeah, man. Oh no, yeah, that one. Yeah, it was that one. She gets slightly no. Current UFC rankings, no. I did this one. End of year power rankings from this. Oh, that's fucking easy. That's super. It's only been like 4 people. There's only been like 4 or 5 people who've even been pound for pound #1. I mean, that's actually incredibly easy. Unless this is like the whole rankings, then yeah, that's not as fun. I have to give this a shot. Yeah, why not? I'll give it a shot. Pound rankings from this year till 2020. Let's do it. Wow, so we gotta start off top Juria. Alright. Nurmagomedov. Nurmagomedov. Khabib. There you go. Nurmagomedov. Did I not spell that right? That's how you spell the non metal. Thank you. Jones, obviously. Do they let me just type Marab? Gonna get to demolish. I think let's close this. And meow. Hopefully next time this piece of shit's running a little bit better. Jesus Christ. I'm not asking it to run a goddamn 4-course fucking stream. It's like this. Wow. This computer fucking stinks. This shit's pissing me off. And no one's here anyway, so. I'm doing this. I'm fighting this piece of shit. I'm doing it and I'm calling it quits. That's not even what I copied. And yes, that is my Linktree link. I put it in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna waste my time today. I'll make up. I'll do a bunch of, and yeah, we'll fix it and it'll get working and all that. So, but for right now, it's being a bitch. So, yeah, I didn't want a new computer, but I had no choice, and I'm gonna try and make it work. So, pretty simple. But yeah, not really much else to say there. Yeah, and again, no one's here anyway, which I'm more okay with. So, I don't know. If you made this part, I'll fix the shit and have it hopefully working better tomorrow or Thursday. I don't know which day I'm gonna do the stream. Maybe on Friday. One of those 3 days, and then Saturday and Sunday, of course. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, by next stream, again, this hunk of shit will be working better. So, wishful thinking, I know, but yeah, testing it out. At least it sounds good. Because I know the audio sounds good. They're gonna break this new computer in a bit, and I'll do just that. So, but yeah, I want to go a little bit longer, but yeah, I kind of just more than anything, it was kind of just a test stream, I guess. And yeah, happy to let them do that. So we'll come back on Wednesday or Thursday, more than likely, and probably Thursday, but we'll see. And yeah, not really much else to say. So sorry the stream's a little shitty, but again, try and break in this new computer for how it works and when it doesn't work, and go from there. But obviously, tomorrow the middleweight video will be dropping, and then we'll have light heavies, heavies. We're almost done with that series, but yeah, a few more to do. So there you go. And hope y'all enjoyed that. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. The no one that watched it. And again, knock on wood, more than likely this will run better. Next stream. There you go. Not really much else to say. You did a little way to break in the computer and see what I need to fix on it. And yeah, not really much else to say. So, as always, unless I'm ready to say so much, I'm good. As always, I hope you enjoy the stream. Please like, comment, subscribe to, and subscribe by the end of 2025 or 2026. We failed at the 2025 goal. Yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Maybe that stream, I doubt it. Fuck, for all I know, there's gonna be a fucking new Stranger Things episode. I don't know who has actually heard that bullshit, but apparently there's a secret 9th episode that's gonna drop. Then do something. I don't fucking I understand the idea of the theory, but it's so batshit insane that's like, yeah, it's unlikely. But at this point, would you put anything past anyone at this point? If they actually do that, it'd be the greatest fucking TV swerve moment. It would be the greatest thing to ever happen on film or television. So, if with a conformity gate, if that actually fucking happens tomorrow, and we get a ninth episode out that no one knows about, that no one knew about, then that'll be the most insane shit ever. I don't think it's gonna happen. But fuck it. Until proven otherwise, why not? Why not believe? Why, as a fake ending apparently says, I believe. So there you go. But yeah, not really much else to say. Probably be back Thursday, but maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I'll get this computer running better, and yeah, as always, ultimately to say something which I don't believe I am. As always, RX out. Good vibes only. And